Hey guys, welcome to Woodzman Adventures. I definitely like welcoming everybody to my channel. I appreciate everybody that comes and watches my videos on either the 300L stuff, the XR 250L, the Gold Wing, and all my stuff like my Jeep adventures. But I really appreciate all you guys. I just want to kind of do a little talk about the 300L and how this 300L is my favorite dual sport. I think it's the best dual sport ever in my opinion. That's my opinion. Other people have other opinions, but I'm definitely not saying that this is the most race ready and the biggest jumping high performance engine, best suspension dual sport out there. I'm just saying this is the best dual sport for the money you're going to buy. And it's pretty much a proven fact. The 250L was great. You know, when I made the CRF 250L, and then now they got the 300L, they've kind of improved some stuff that they needed to. Suspension, yeah, is soft, but as far as for what this is made for and trail riding, commuting to work, riding streets, and riding gravel roads, and even some off-road, as long as you're not extreme, this bike is perfect. I mean, it does a wonderful job. And the suspension, I like it to be soft because it's a cushy ride. I mean, it's a nice smooth ride instead of being real stiff. But now on mine, I actually did upgrade the rear spring. I put a Race Tech rear spring on there from crfsonly.com, and that made a big difference because basically I'm a heavier guy, 230 pounds, compared to this thing probably made for a 150-pound rider. And you get my weight on there, and I get a bunch of luggage and gear on there and camp and stuff. That spring just no way. It's just not heavy enough for what I'm doing. The front shocks actually should be updated, but they're not. The front forks. Um, One of the biggest issues I have with this bike in Missouri, I never had it. In the Ozarks, great, no problem. But out here, you see these mountains, and you go riding out here in Arizona, and these roads go forever. You can go on long, long rides, a lot longer rides than I ever went on the 250Ls that I had or the 300L. So the problem was fuel, and I had a Rotopax, which works pretty good. I mean, I never actually had to use it. I keep it on there, but I decided I don't want to carry the Rotopax on the back all the time. I want a larger tank. I just want more fuel in the tank. So I got this from crfsonly.com. It's in a Turbis 3.6 gallon tank, and that is a game changer for the Honda CRF300L. I mean, I love that thing. Now, when the boys are riding with me, they have their stock tanks, and when they're down and it says 1 bar or they're on reserve about to run out, my tank is still full, or it says still full. So in other words, I still have basically as much gas as they started with whenever they're about run out. I'll have almost twice as much gas, not quite, but it's a game changer, no doubt. I've done some things to my 300L to, improve it for what I do. Not extreme anything off-road extreme, other than, I did put Moto's Tractionator tires on now because out here you really need some traction. This is some kind of sandy, loose stuff, and you need some good traction. These are the Desert HTs, and they do have lots of traction. You can see those tires right there. Them dudes, they work. Uh, I did put the crash bars on it here. T-Rex Racing crash bars, just so if I fall over, keep from damaging anything. And they work pretty good. You can see a little ding here probably. That's where I've hit it. I have the AXP Racing skid plate, and to put it on, I actually had to modify it to go around these crash bars. I actually had this first, then I got the crash bars. So basically I just cut this plastic out and made it where it fits right around. It works good. I do have the Flatland Racing radiator guard, which I like that, just in case I fall over. Basically it's not as much for sticks going through it. It does help that probably, but if you fall over you can crush your radiator from the side. So that should help that. And then of course the Zeta handguards. I really like these. I actually had uh, a, the Turbis handguards on it, but I didn't care for those. It's okay, but it seemed really soft. These here I think are a lot stronger. The Zeta XC protectors on the Zeta drop down bin handguards. I went ahead and put on some double take mirrors. And basically, just because if you're out here and you're going to ride a lot of brush, you can just loosen this thing, fold it in, or take them off real easy. So they're nice to, not damage them so much like you would the factory ones. They'll break them first crash usually. I did get a Seat Concepts. That's the XL seat, so XL comfort seat, which is a big wide one. I absolutely love that. That is a game changer as far as riding this bike. That seat's awesome. Super comfort compared to the stock. AXP Racing rear cargo rack. Can't see it because I have my luggage on here, but it's AXP Racing plastic cargo rack. Kind of went with the AXP Racing skid plate. Love this. I love the big, wide, flat platform that it makes. I like that it's plastic. It works good. And then, of course, I have a GoPro mount up here for my GoPro. One aiming toward my helmet, then I have the one on the helmet that you're seeing right now. I also have this Garmin Zumo XT. That's my GPS for out here. Works great. I went ahead and put me a USB on here so I could plug in and charge anything I want. Check this out. This is a fishing zip line thing, and I actually have a cloth on it. I can wipe my GoPro lens on the one on the helmet. This one. And it zips right back. I don't lose it. I kind of just have it poked right down in there. Comes in pretty handy. I also have a quad lock on here to carry my phone. These are super good. I have the dampening one, vibration dampening too. I should have links for all this stuff in the description below too. My dash cam, front and rear, which it's not like using a GoPro or nothing like that, but it's nice because if you see something that you didn't have the camera on, this thing will catch it front and rear. It's recording all the time with the keys on. ThinkWare M1, and I've tested lots of them. That is, in my opinion, the best. ThinkWare M1 right back here. That's the rear. They kind of connect together and it records front and rear all the time. As far as luggage, definitely the best luggage. Rigg gear, which is their off-road line from Nelson Rigg, is super good stuff. I mean, lifetime warranty. This stuff is made out of the Ultramax fabric, so it don't fade. It is just super tough, and with lifetime warranty, my gosh, who cares? You're covered. You just buy this thing and you got one. This is their waterproof hurricane tank bag. I love it. Fits right on this tank, and I can still access my gas cap. Holds. I carry my extra camera stuff in here, a lot of it. These are the bottle holders, and I actually don't carry a fuel cell on them anymore. I have like an MSR 30 liter. Sorry, MSR 30 ounce, not 30 liter. 30 liter would be huge. 30 ounce MSR fuel bottle, but I actually just carry water bottles on them now to carry extra water when I'm out here. So I got 2 of those. Then I got the Nelson Rigg. This is the DUALSPORT tail bag. I love this thing. Perfect size for a DUALSPORT like this. Absolutely perfect. Lifetime warranty. It expands up taller so you can put more stuff in it. Super good quality. Has MOLLE webbing on the top so you can actually strap more stuff on there if you want to. But their stuff is super quality. Then I have the 10 liter roll bag right here, dry roll bag. 100% waterproof. And in there I have my large tool roll from Nelson Rigg, the Rigg Gear tool roll. And I have a front and a rear tube. I carry that on there. So on the back of the seat, don't bother me where it's at. Just in case, and actually here not too long ago, I actually had a flat on the rear of this bike and I had to change a tube. So that came in super handy. I got all my tire irons, all the tools I need on the trail to change it. And I did right there on the trail. Me and Kevin took the rear wheel off, put a new tube in, come in super handy. So this bag, definitely carry it all the time. This is my luggage that I just keep on here all the time. So anyway, let's take this thing and head down the road, do a little riding. But like I say, this bike is just a super fun, super dependable bike. And like I say, it's not amazing on-road, it's not amazing off-road, it's not for that. It's just very good at both. The bike just they'll run and run and run. It's a Honda. I mean, that thing's going to last forever. And for the price you can pay for one of these compared to going out and buying a KTM or something like that, yeah, they got more features, but you won't, I guarantee you on the KTM, you won't get dependability like you will on this. Now, they may be good, but they're not going to last like this Honda. Wind's blowing. I got to shut my shield down. But I am off down here in the high desert, Arizona, southern Arizona, pretty close to the border. And like I say, I ride this thing to here. I probably rode 10, 15 miles of paved road. And then I had a gravel road coming over the mountains to where I'm at now. You see the mountains over there? That's Mexico. All along there. That's all the mountains. All those mountains are in Mexico. But CRF300L or CRF300L Rally, it doesn't matter. It's your flavor, whichever one you like. I like the standard 300L. I have nothing against the Rally. I'm just not much into the looks of it. But it does have a larger gas tank, and it does have a windshield with a little fairing on it, and you know, otherwise it's essentially the same bike. But either one is a great choice. And I don't know, people asked about the 2024 Honda CRF300L. I don't know. There's some pictures floating around out there of a 2024, but that's, I guarantee you, that thing, that black one, that's not going to be it. Not the one that they're showing. They won't do that. I mean, what changes they'll make to this, I don't know. I'm hoping that the 2024, they're going to put LED lights on it. Mine has the LED lights that it's because this is like the Thailand version, not the United States version. If you buy the United States version, you get the standard halogen lights. But I'm hoping that they switch that this year, 2024, and they come out with the LED lights for the Honda CRF300L. That would be super sweet. So, as far as anything else, I couldn't tell you. I even have a contact over in Thailand, but and I asked him about it. I messaged him. He hasn't messaged me back, but that was just yesterday. He may not. He may not want to tell me because, you know, he's afraid the word to get out. And I promise you, unless he told me, if he said, hey, don't tell nobody, then I wouldn't. But if he told me and he didn't say that, then I would tell everybody, no doubt about it. I would let everybody know. So, anyway, I don't know any more about the 2024, but I can tell you the Honda CRF300L is a great bike. Mine is the first one. When they started shipping these United States, I had this thing coming 6 months before it ever got to the United States. So I got one of the early ones and got it set up as a Thailand version with the LEDs. But this bike has been super. I got 10,822 miles. So heck, this thing ain't even broken yet, man. It's a Honda. I like the plains up here out in Arizona. You see these grass plains out here. It's really cool. It's really cool for the deer too. They like it. They have all the coos deer out here. Coos whitetail and mule deer. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Click the thumbs up. Check out all my links below. I pretty much have a link to everything on here. If there's something I don't have a link to, mention it and I'll definitely share the link to whatever I got on here that I showed. But I really appreciate all you guys, all the ones that follow me, all the ones that just don't follow me but they watch my videos anyway. They're not a subscriber, but if you ain't, please subscribe and click the thumbs up. And we'll catch you all on the next adventure. Right on.